If you've seen my last video, you'll know I'm a big fan of the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, and an even bigger fan of the book series on which it was based. However, everything I could see from the casting decisions and comments from the casting crew indicated we wouldn't be getting an accurate book adaptation anytime in the near future. Given this, I'm only going to be sharing my thoughts about it as a movie fan for this video as opposed to a book fan, and boy, do I have them. The first and most obvious point is that there is so much CGI in the trailer, it begs the question, is this even truthfully live action? Besides a few of the drone shots, none of the environments look real, and the lighting betrays the ever-present blue screen. The only thing really to praise about the CGI is the way the dragons look, especially Toothless, but they've been so hesitant to make any changes to the source material that it looks like they've just upscaled the animated dragons to 4K, honestly. There is no substantive difference between the animated Toothless and his live-action counterpart. Any other changes as a result of the live-action treatment is, in my opinion, a complete downgrade. Mason Thames' Hiccup looks fine at best. I wasn't that impressed with his acting. I'm a Viking! But given we only have a few lines, I'll withhold any further critique on that end, I guess. The hair and makeup doesn't look realistic or believable, again, begging the question why this was made in the first place. I think everyone was feeling the most positively about Gerard Butler as Stoic, given his role as the voice actor for the original trilogy, but I don't think he was the right casting decision at the end of the day either. He doesn't look nearly as battle-worn as the animated version, and I blame this not only on the casting choice, but also on the hair and makeup department, which again, I was not impressed with. I would have liked to see some of the other cast members, especially Gobber and Astrid. I was really wondering how they would look in this version, but I guess I imagine we'll be seeing them when the full version of this trailer gets released. I believe every single line in this teaser is taken from the animated version, and it essentially served as a highlight reel of all the best moments from the original, which leads me to again ask, why was this made in the first place? The color grading is a downgrade as well. It's not vibrant or daring. They made the most beautiful scene from the original tepid. I'm not even going to talk about the slow piano trope employed in the teaser, which is a less exciting, less immersive version of the original. I would say that's indicative of the entire movie. Everything about this is a downgrade, and that feels like a surprise even to me because the original came out in 2010 when the animation wasn't as gorgeous as what we have today. You'd have thought it would at least look better, you know, like on a surface level. I would also like to head off any criticism suggesting that I'm complaining if it's the same, and I would also complain if it took risks and did something different. I think this whole venture is an ill-conceived cash grab, and I'd also like to point you to the thesis of my last video, which was that I would prefer to see a completely different version in a book adaptation. In any case, I'm not happy with it, not excited at all. If you are, that's your prerogative, but for me, if I want to see a good version of this story, I'll just watch the animated movie. No need to gild the lily and all of that. Anyway, that was my rant. I'll be keeping an eye on the comment section, so if you'd like to chat about this a little more there, I'm more than happy to. My friend and I stream on this channel every once in a while, talking about Cobra Kai, Ninjago, DC, Penguin, which was good, and Arcane, which was a huge letdown. So if you share any of those interests, I think you should subscribe. Anyway, bye!